Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Thursday to my Taft Wizards. This is Mrs. Williams, your principal. Today is Thursday, April 16th. So let's please stand together for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And boys and girls, the weather today is very sunny. It is chilly out though, so please, if you go outside, dress up a little bit warmer than usual because it is chilly. Some people in higher elevations or up north a little bit actually got some snow this morning, which I thought was pretty interesting. It is April and it is spring, but on occasion it gets cold and snows, so it's a little chilly. So today's gratitude quote, it says, "Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it." So boys and girls, for today, I want you to be thinking about who you're grateful for. Who were people in your life, either in your home or people that you haven't seen because they're at school, or people that you haven't seen, family members because we're all isolating each other. Just think about who you're grateful for and why. And please take a moment today to send them a message. You can call them on the phone, you can FaceTime them or video chat with them, send an email, send a letter. Like I showed you last week, I wrote cards out and I put them in the mail. That's very important. If you're grateful for somebody and you want them to know about it. Otherwise, it's like wrapping up a present and then never giving it to them. So I want you to really think about the people in your life that you're really thankful that you have in your life, and let them know that you're thankful for them and why you're thankful for them. So that's our gratitude for today. And now I'm going to read to you the next letter, and M is for Majestic. So remember, we're reading this book. M is for Majestic. It's a National Parks alphabet book. And today I'm going to read the letter D. So these are national parks that start with the letter D. I practiced this before, but now, of course, it's hard for me to say. Dry Tortugas National Park in Florida is actually quite wet, with the exception of a few low islands and Fort Jefferson, a military outpost unused since 1873. Almost all of the park is underwater. There you'll find untouched coral reefs, sea turtles, and shipwrecks. These islands became known as the Dry Tortugas because they have no fresh water. If you want to get really low, go to Death Valley National Park in California desert. It's a dry lake called Badwater, has the lowest elevation in the United States. At 282 feet below sea level, Death Valley is also the hottest spot in the U.S., with recorded temperatures of 134 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a bit of a climb to the top of Denali National Park and Preserve in Alaska. You'll have to hike 20,320 feet up to reach the summit of Mount McKinley, the tallest peak in North America. Denali, the Great One, is the native Alaskan name for Mount McKinley. D is for Dry Tortugas in a far-off Florida Keys. Many a ship has found a home at the bottom of its seas. So here's a picture of Death Valley, California, and it's also a racetrack. So because it's so dry, I know a lot of people go there to race, and they race at very high speeds. And then here is Mount McKinley in Denali National Park in Alaska. And then here you can see the pictures of Underwater Park in Florida. So there's 3 more of our great nation's national parks. Hopefully we get to visit those someday. Let me know if you've already been to one of them. So I have a silly joke for you today. I actually saw it online and I thought that was cute. I'm going to share it with you guys. So hopefully you get it. So what's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? So in case you don't know, Dubai and Abu Dhabi are both cities in, let me say this right, in the United Arab Emirates. So out in the Middle East, there's a country called the United Arab Emirates, and there's 2 cities. One is Dubai, and the capital is Abu Dhabi. So what is the difference? What do the people in Dubai, what's the difference between the people in Dubai and the people in Abu Dhabi? So the people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do. So those of you that know the Flintstones, you know that Fred Flintstone always says yabba dabba do. So the people in Abu Dhabi do. Okay, that's silly. But if you have any jokes or riddles that you want to share with me, I would be more than happy to share them with all of you boys and girls. So if you have jokes, riddles, or any gratitude that you want to share with everybody, I will share it on video. I will not use your name because I make these videos public, so I want to protect everyone's identity and safety. And also, like this joke, if it's very corny, you might not want people to know that you told it to me. So I will gladly take some other jokes and riddle ideas. But with that being said, I would like to sign off from our furry friends. Now, I did change Pip and Squeak's cage because this cage is just a few inches bigger. The one thing I don't like about this cage is there's no front opening, so I can't easily pet them because they don't really like to be pet except for Squeak. So here's Squeak. Good boy. And here's Pip. Yep, see, Pip doesn't like to be pet. And those of you that have visited in my office recognize that this is the cage that I had in my office. I had brought it home, and now they have a little bit bigger space. They're telling each other hello. Archer, do you want to say anything to the boys and girls? He loves laying in the sun. Look at this. He's like right here in the middle of the two shadows. Archer's going to lay in the sun. Right, buddy? You going to say goodbye to the boys and girls? All right, boys and girls, this is Mrs. Williams signing off. Have a happy Thursday, which I like to call Friday Junior. We have one more day of this week. I will see you tomorrow.